Did you know that the month you were born can tell many things about you? As we grew up and faced the world, we started to build our personality, quirks, and behavior. All those qualities became unique to us. But what if it wasn't all a coincidence? You probably don't yet, but based on standard numerology, scientists and statistics, a lot of who we are and what we are meant to do is actually defined by the month we were born in. So when we were born can affect our attitude, career, love life, and more. It can reveal so much about us and how we approach the various aspects of our life. We can also discover someone else's personality just by finding their birth month and help us realize how other people see us. So, watch this video and find your birth month and you'll catch everything. January. Being born in January means that you were born to lead. When people look at you, they willingly follow you because they see someone creative, innovative, and charismatic. Your motivation, passion, thoughtful, aloof, attentive, friendly, obstinate, ambitious, and hard work for the things that matter to you are exactly why success follows you. You enjoy making others happy and naturally inspire them to work towards their goals. Moreover, you have the ability to teach people and don't focus on their flaws. You're also known to be great with money because you think twice before spending. You tend to put your whole heart for your relationships too, as well as your close ones. While you are usually quiet, you get easily excited as well as irritated in a moment. Though you are resistant to illnesses but prone to catch colds. You have the ability to release stress through exercise and tend to follow a more traditional life than others. February. If you were born in February, then you are a highly motivated, intelligent, realistic, honest, attractive, sexy, a little shy, and an ambitious person. You love your independence and freedom and couldn't bear if someone restricts you in any way. February-born babies are known quietly brilliant, but you are the most attentive people because it's difficult for you to be self-sufficient. Adventure and exploration make you feel alive. A relationship means all to you, and you will spend your entire life searching for your soulmate, and if you don't succeed, you are likely to become negative or depressed. But, when you find, cherishing his with love and care is just something you do and they truly appreciate that. You would also be a great parent with soft and caring hearts. But you are highly sensitive, so you need to learn how to overcome and see it as a gift, not a weakness. However, you would rarely show your emotions. March. You are definitely the luckiest one. You are generous, attractive, sensitive, shy, creative, reserved, secretive, honest, and understanding. You might sound flighty initially, but that's because you let your imagination run free and sometimes can't tell the difference between fantasy and reality. In fact, you are even able to make them come true if you will. Things like traveling, visiting new places and reading bring you peace that flows through your body. Trusting doesn't come easy for you. But when you trust someone, you do your best into relationship or friendship. You have the ability to make money quickly but can lose it even quicker. Moreover, you tend to vices and addictions. Relationships do not always suit you as you are prone to be unfaithful, but when you fall in love, you tend to fall deeply. Sometimes, you have a tendency to never grow up, hold grudges, quick-tempered, easily angered. April. Just like people born in January, you also prefer to do things your way and lead others. You are charismatic, extremely ambitious, emotional, bossy, energetic, and creative. Your attentive and generous nature makes you one of the best friends and lovers. Other people admire you for your smart solutions and decisions. They often ask for your advice and want to be around you. You are also known to be loud and obnoxious. You speak freely about your minds and how you feel. Being strong, dynamic, and decisive makes you more confident and someone who doesn't let anything get in the way of what you want. You apply this to your love life too. In your relationship, people see your courage, emotional, and romantic side. But, you have to overcome your stubborn side, as this trait won't help you open up and learn to see other view. And being hasty, make you often feel regret. May. Being able to creatively express yourself makes you the happiest one. Also, you are beautiful, hard-working, understanding, motivated, hard-hearted, strong-willed, and probably love being in nature and intelligent conversations. You also love to have an active social life, but you need your alone time to recharge. You tend to be fickle when you stay at the same place for a long time, so you need to travel. Your adaptability makes you well liked amongst your peers, but one thing you can't accept is permanent stagnation. You need that stimulation of new things to get you running. You tend to behave everyone with respect as well as towards authorities and have traditional and sacred values when it comes to marriage. And when you love someone, you act quickly and intensely, but you often get disappointed quickly. However, with your partner, you like to make a big commitment. Even then, your loved ones can always count on you to socialize and connect with people. June. June-born babies are fantastic lovers. It's why people find it easy to approach and connect with you. You also are known to be caring, stubborn, talkative, humorous, polite, temperamental, friendly, and passionate. You are indecisive, so you tend to postpone things waiting for better times. You are sensitive, but hardly show your emotions to others because you keep important ones bottled up. You are able to keep the conversation interesting and funny. On the other hand, you tend to be shy and soft-spoken, but people admire you. You get bored easily and try new things to keep your life fresh and exciting. You have a whole world living inside you. Despite that, you try not to lose your cool. You'll do your best to find a soulmate and know what you want. But it can take you a long time to get over past love. But you get easily jealous and tend to focus on the past rather than living in the moment. You are kind but sometimes can't resist gossip. July. You have a lot of good traits, but being sympathetic, caring, optimistic, smart, spiritual, funny, secretive, quiet, friendly, temperamental, tactful, moody, and independent are more obvious than others. You live for adventure and love to have a good time, but you need to spend time alone outside in order to recharge your batteries. Being honest makes you shine far brighter to others, so they love to hang out with you. Outwardly, you appear confident and happy, but inside, you harbor a lot of secrets and tend to hide your pain from others. But, unlike most others, you don't put on a mask. You tend to be overly sensitive and get hurt easily. But you forgive others and let the negative feelings go away. However, you have a difficult time to open yourself and trust someone. When it comes to romantic partners though, you like to know a person better before deciding whether they can be trusted or not. Only then you go all in with them. August. You care deeply about close ones and value relationships and marriage above everything else. Being optimistic and enthusiastic inspires and makes everyone around you feel good. You're also friendly, logical, funny, brave, fearless, humorous, egoistic and a perfect person to get involved in improving your community. Your independence, sharp mind, and spontaneous make you an excellent leader. You are able to achieve everything you set your mind on, ready to overcome challenges, whether in careers or anything else. However, you can be bossy and opinionated, but you have a big heart. And because of your fiery temperament and jealousy, you can get angered quickly and make impulsive decisions. You find it difficult to express your emotions, so understanding the deeper side of you look difficult for people. Only your partner sees the side of you that no one else gets to: romantic, sensitive, and generous. September. You certainly have high expectations of others and tend to get disappointed easily. You are likely sensual, creative, quiet, obstinate, understanding, sympathetic, careful, and kind, so you tend to help others when you can. You are probably a perfectionist, holding yourself and others to high ideals. You're incredibly smart and have a good memory. You tend to want everything in your life to be organized and are wonderful at writing details of plans. You hate chaos and value stability and comfort. With your intelligence, quick wit, and strong intuition, you stay calm even in tough situations. However, you tend to get depressed if something doesn't go according to your plan. Try not to be so hard on yourself, and by being less secretive, let people more into your life. When it comes to choosing your romantic partner, you are picky, but in a relationship, you act extremely loyal and giving. On the negative side, you forget to believe in yourself and sometimes have a stubborn streak. October. Being born in October means you're naturally lucky and almost always meet any goal you set. You're also loving, fair, loyal, opinionated, assertive, decisive, emotional, sincere, and extremely intuitive. You can't live without friends and always want to make new friends and going to parties. Your motivation is contagious. Your friends miss you when you're not around. However, it's boring being constantly like that. It's better to let yourself take a break. Even though you are very attractive and beautiful, sometimes you lack confidence. Try to control the variety of emotions you experience and focus more on travel, literature, adventure, and arts. You appreciate it when your partner keeps your relationship romantic. But even then, you know it's essential to nurture the things that make you happy. You have a revengeful nature and tend to fight for what you believe in. November. You have two extremely strong points, your empathy and dynamic personality. Your other personality traits include intuitive, romantic, sensitive, creative, and full of ideas. You are always positive and willing to work hard in order to achieve your dreams. But either way, you know you need me time and you don't compromise on that. You don't afraid of anything and will jump into a situation headfirst, no matter the consequences. Money issues may bring you down, but your hard-working nature will always help you. Your softer and romantic side coming out only with the right partner. You'll give everything in your relationship because you know it's worth it. But you often feel insecure, like you are always investing more. Being more alone than among people makes you reserved and secretive and caused you to hide your true feeling from others as well as carve your own path in life. December. Often the belle of the ball, you have a very busy calendar and love to spend more time with friends and family which are your priority. You would drop everything to help them out, even if they're just taking advantage of you. In fact, you love to be the center of attention, but you are not egotistical and never pretend to be something you are not. You are also very patriotic, generous, honest, sexy, trustworthy, adventurous, interactive, and lucky. Love and wealth always find their way to you. Being ambitious and hardworking, your future is always going to be bright. Sometimes, you tend to ignore your responsibilities and focus only on entertainment. Your bubbly personality brings out the best in others and they love being around you. Of course, not everyone accepts that quality and that may dampen your spirits. But you are certainly smart enough to figure out who really cares, and the same goes for your partner. Occasionally, you tend to be impatient and make hasty decisions, but you know how to fix them.